Hey guys, it's Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about a brand new palette that has caused a ton of buzz on social media. Of course, I'm talking about the new Jaclyn Hill palette that she did in collaboration with Morphe Brushes. I'm going to be giving you guys a breakdown of the palette, my thoughts. You're going to see swatches. You're going to see a demo of an everyday look you can do using the shades in this. You're also going to see what I'm talking about the pink stained eyelids, which is in the title. If you guys are not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on YouTube real quick. And then if you would like to see all those things, you can go ahead and keep on watching this video. So if you were like me, I have followed Jaclyn Hill on YouTube for years. She's kind of like an inspo of your everyday girl that was able to really make a name and build something for herself off of social media in the beauty community. So to give you a quick rundown on this palette, it is this white matte packaging with the silver signature. The back has the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collab name on it. I really like this. I think it's very sleek, it's very clean, it's very classy looking. Most of Morphe's palettes come in that plastic packaging, but I do kind of like this one a little bit better because I feel like the plastic ones can break or snap sometimes. So I do like this kind of cardboard book packaging on this one. It is a brand new formula of shadows with Morphe that Jaclyn has said on social media they worked on for a very long time. When you open the palette, there is a message from Jaclyn on the top. Really, the only thing I could find to suggest to be different with this palette would be if they put like a nice large mirror up here, but at the same time, nobody walks around doing their makeup with a mirror that big like this, so I think we'll all survive without the mirror. The palette features 35 shades created by Jaclyn in that brand new formula. They are extremely creamy, extremely pigmented, and very blendable. I have to say I am very impressed. I've gotten some other Morphe palettes and products before, and I liked them, but I can say this is hands down a huge jump in quality. These shadows are awesome. You guys will see in the demo for yourself. I did order the original Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe, so I want to give you guys a little comparison of how far these have come. This was the original Jaclyn Hill favorites. This is the new one. Right there you can see the difference. I do want to open this one just to give you an idea of what the shadows looked like. Please excuse how dirty this is. But this one was good. It was pigmented. It's just not as good as the new one. They definitely made a more high quality palette with the new Jaclyn Hill palette. I don't know about you guys, but you know how some like lower end makeup palettes have that like cheap makeup smell? Like this totally smells like that now. And it might be because it's just older, but this was a good first palette for sure, but the new one is definitely insanely a million times better. So the new Jaclyn Hill palette is a great value. You're getting 35 shadows for $38, so that's just over like $1 something a shadow. That is a really good deal. You can use the affiliate codes on the palette for 10% off. I know Jaclyn has one that's Jack Attack, and I think Amanda Ensing has one. I've used both of theirs. Amanda Ensing's is just Amanda, and it will give you 10% off. I did include a clip on here, and I know it's in the title just to make a point. The look I filmed doing a quick demo of this for you guys, I used a lot of the red and orange shades, and it did leave a pigment stain behind on my eyelid after I removed my makeup that evening. I've seen this happen before. It happened with my Urban Decay Electric palette. The red toned shades did stain the skin a little bit. It's not permanent. Your eyes aren't itchy or red or swollen. It's nothing like a reaction. It's just those red pigments are sometimes so intense that they do leave behind a little bit of a stain, but you guys will see that. I filmed a little clip when I took my makeup off just to show you what I meant. It's not really anything to be alarmed with. I remember the Urban one, they actually had a warning on there, like the red pigments weren't safe for the eye area, but everyone used them on their eye area anyways. So these are all safe to use, whatever. They're just gonna leave that little stain behind, and I can say like this morning when I washed my face and everything, like it did go away, so it wasn't like permanent or anything crazy like that. I am wearing the palette today. I did a little bit of a more neutral everyday look, but the demo you guys will see is a kind of fiery, smoky, toned down everyday look. I wanted to do something that featured these fun warm shades in here, but also was toned down enough to show you that you can work these shades in an everyday look to work, to wherever you're going, and it's totally doable. The palette did come with this little shade card. It gives you all of the shades and their names, so I will be using this to do a quick swatch for you guys to show you all 35 shades on the skin. Okay, so starting with the first row, this is going to be in Light. This is going to be Beam, Silk Cream, and MFEO. And then the shimmers at the end of that row are going to be Faint, Sissy, and Little Lady. So you've got those really pretty pinks in that top row there. The second row, we're going to start with Creamsicle, Butter, Pooter, and Pukey, which makes me laugh a little bit. Next is going to be Hunts, Firework, and Queen. So there is the second row. The third row, I think this is my favorite row, to be honest. This is Obsessed, SBN, Hilster, and Roxanne. Now finishing out the third row is going to be Jazz, Buns, and Crayon Apple. I love that third row. That's all those warm, earthy tones that I am loving right now. These are beautiful. Now in the fourth row, we have Royalty, which that is a stunning purple. We have Twerk, which is a fun royal blue. Hustle, Meeks, 24/7, Chip, and Mocha. Now the last row in the palette, we're going to have Pool Party, Jada, Diva, and Enchanted, Central Park, Soda Pop, and Abyss. I have not used any of these fun green ones yet. If you guys would like to see a more dramatic glam look using some of these green and blue shades, comment down below on YouTube and let me know, because they are beautiful, especially these three right here. I feel like that would make an amazing dark smoky teal smoky eye. So next you guys are going to go ahead and see that demo of the kind of fiery, soft, everyday glam look. So you can go ahead and watch that next. Alright, so we're jumping right in. I don't really know what direction I'm going in yet. So we'll just kind of play it by ear and see how this goes. I want to get something on my brow bone. So we're going to do one of these top shades. I should probably know the colors if I'm going to do this. So I'm going to do Beam, which is the second one here, just on my brow bone to highlight and kind of set. I'm going to start with Butter here, which is the second one in the second row. It's just a nice, earthy, warm, brown-toned orange shade. Ooh, okay, the pigment in this is bomb. And the blendability is pretty damn good. That is a really nice, buildable, yeah, I'm impressed. So I'm going to go in with Roxanne here, which is in this middle row, on the outer V to just intensify that warmth a little bit. Damn, that is so pigmented. Wow. Okay, Roxanne is my shit right now. That is beautiful. And I can't believe how pigmented it's already going on. I'm assuming this one is pronounced Jazz, but it's right next to that one. It's a little bit deeper red. I'm going to concentrate this just really on the outer V to play that up a bit more. Wow, I can't. These are layering so beautifully. Wow. Okay. I want to hit one of these shimmers to show you guys, so I'm going to do, I think, Obsessed with this, which is this end one in the third row. I'm going to do it dry first, and then I'm going to go back and intensify it wet to see how much of a difference it really makes. Okay, that's pretty foiled and metallic by itself, but I'm still interested to see what it looks like wet with some Fix Plus in a moment. I'm going to wet my brush a little bit, hop back in Obsessed. Yeah, you can see that amped it up a tiny bit more. That is stunning. I'm going to go ahead and intensify those red shades again just so I don't lose them with that shimmer. That is freaking beautiful. So since I lost a little bit of my red with the shimmer, I do kind of want to intensify the outer corner just a tad bit more. And I'm going to use Chip, which is kind of like this really deep, rich brown shade. But I'm really just going to hit the outer edge there because I just don't want to lose the intenseness I had before the shimmer. And you know what? I'm going to go back with a little bit more Jazz just so I don't lose that red pigment in there. God, these are just blending like an absolute dream. I want to smoke out that bottom just a little bit. I'm going to be going in with Roxanne and that Jazz color with just a shader. And then I want to bring in that dark from Chip and just hit the outer corner. So I'm going to go do my lashes, the rest of my face, and then we'll be back in the regular swatch video. So this is the finished look I did with the palette. The colors are extremely pigmented, buildable, and blendable, which are all A+ in my book. I want to know if I'm getting a palette that have got colors that are going to work well together, that are going to blend well together, that have a lot of different options. So for this look, I wanted to do something. I wanted to take advantage of some of those really warm oranges and reds, but I wanted to keep it soft enough for every day. But I feel like this is something more realistic for people every day to start playing up with those shades without being too over the top for your day job, your whatever else you're doing during the day. So I wanted to get this quick demo up for you guys in this video, and I hope you enjoy this kind of warm, fiery, but soft, glowy eye for summer. Okay, so I wanted to come on and show you guys this. I've seen this happen with like one other eyeshadow palette I've had before, but I took off the look I did, and as you can see, like my eyelids are super stained red. I want to go over it with my micellar water one more time just to show you that I didn't like fake this or anything. Like, all my makeup is off on this, and as you can see, I'm kind of left behind with this pink stain. I'm assuming it has something to do with the pigments since I used a lot of reds and oranges today, but I did just want to make a note that the pigment did leave this kind of pink staining on my eyelids. They're not itchy, they're not irritated really. They just kind of have this weird pink stain left behind. I really like the palette a lot, so I'm not trying to dog it or anything. I just wanted to point this out in case this happens to anyone else, not to be alarmed. I'm not having any kind of reaction or anything. It's just leaving behind a stain from pigment, similar to how some lipsticks would. So the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette is definitely a great value and a great purchase if you are looking. They are out of stock right now. If you get on Morphe's mailing list, they will let you know when they are back in stock, but this is definitely an awesome deal to jump on. Highly recommend it to anyone either trying to expand their color collection, get some nice everyday basics. Like, it really covers every board. There's lots of shimmers, there's warms, there's dramatics, there's darks, there's lights. The only thing I wish there was in here is kind of like a matte white or off-white shade to set under the brow bone or to set eye primer, but you know what, with all these beautiful shades, I'm really not heartbroken about it. I've got a million other white matte shades I can use, so I am loving this palette so much. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you do not miss anything else. Make sure you're following me on all my other social media because I post a ton of crap constantly. Leave me some comments down below if you guys have purchased this palette or if you're planning on getting it. I will have my face on the screen somewhere here per usual. If you click it, you will be subscribed, and I'll also have some other videos for you guys to check out. But other than that, I think that's all I have to say today. So until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.